Speak to Anne Dimitri in the wilderness. Okay. Hey Trindine, do you have any updates for me?
Another of my devices has captured something. I'm not certain what information it found, or whether it has any import. Unfortunately, the device was stolen before I was able to collect it.
Stolen?
I believe it was taken by those bickering morons in Edgeville. The Imp and the Ramoki.
Ramoki? Why do you suspect them?
I'm standing literally 20 feet from them. I can hear everything.
Yeah, they're right over there. They're right over there.
Perhaps they could be persuaded to part with the device. If not, murder and theft are always a viable option.
Let me try the more diplomatic approach first. Let's got Civil War II. I heard you stole something that belongs to an associate of mine. I don't know what imps sound like.
Do you have an imp voice?
I don't think so.
You used to have one.
Sure did! That's too hard. Sure did! Sure did! Why higher when you say it?
A little voice crack in there too.
No, I did. Like everything in the wilderness, it rightfully belongs to Bill Ratch.
Lies! Why do you lie to me? I see you! Stop making yourself higher!
But it sounds hilarious.
Lies! It belongs to me. To Krill.
It's the perfect trophy for my dear Bill Ratch. Once I offer him the prize, I finally get the recognition I deserve.
I don't know what it is, but I know she wants it, and that means I want it.
Of course it does. Well, regardless of which one of you stole the device, we need it, so hand it over.
Never!
Tell you what, I'll let you have the device if you help us settle once and for all which of our forces are superior.
Meh, sounds fair enough, I guess.
Engage in the encounters taking place in the wilderness, then cast your judgment.
Ah, but you see, I have already completed a large number of encounters in the wilderness.
Show off.
Tell us then, whose forces are superior, Bill Ratch's or Krill's?
Think the demons are better or the Majrat are better?
Aren't the demons Majorat and the Majorats are demons? And the
Who
demons...
knows at this point? It's so confusing. I'm just gonna go with Bill Rash, to be honest. Trick questions are all Dragon King.
I would have gone with Krill.
Okay, well you can do that when you do this. We'll see what the difference is, I
King
suppose.
Demon.
Bill Rash's forces are clearly superior.
Of course, our forces are the only logical choice. Here, take your trophy. It's a fitting reward for finally putting this little twerp in his place.
The Ramuki hands you the device. The Ramuki hands you the device. I should get this back to Anne.
Trinan.
Trindine.
So, how went your diplomatic approach?
I convinced them to hand over the device. But come to think of it, there was still quite a lot of murder and theft involved.
Good to hear you had fun then. Looks like those idiots managed to damage the device. Hopefully it hasn't impacted the recording too severely. Let's see.
Oh. It's been over half a day. Zamami and the others should be back by now. What if they ran into the Majorate forces? Or worse. This is a streamer, by the way.
I don't know what a streamer sounds like. We've had someone on the lookout all day. If there were patrols in this area, we would have seen them. But still, we should have heard from them by now.
Maybe vengeance got them.
Lux is very happy.
Vengeance?
Don't scare that poor lad with those fanciful stories of yours, Lux.
It's more than just stories. The Legion's been losing countless people under mysterious circumstances. Besides, Ravon told me she saw them assassinate her commanding officer firsthand.
Sure she did. Just like the time she told you the Lord Zamrak himself had appeared before her in a vision, revealed to her in his full glory. He revealed himself?
Oh my.
It's that couch picture, isn't it?
It's the couch picture.
Her obsession with our Lord is disconcerting, and you seem all too eager to indulge it yourself.
Is that so? I remember you were also quite keen to borrow a certain illustration of Lord Zamrak that she owns. The one with the chase lounge.
Really? So, what were you saying about vengeance, Lux?
I can't believe they made that image canon. Ah, yes, vengeance. How are you doing that? They say she was one of countless forgotten warriors patrolling the depths of Demonheim, until one day when her patrol was beset by a callous group of adventurers. Alive but badly poisoned, she searched desperately for her brother, who was among her squad. He begged her never to forget him before the light faded from his eyes. Fueled by rage and egged on by his voice, she slaughtered the adventurers one by one with increasing ruthlessness. As the last adventurer fell, tortured and broken, she merged with her brother's spirit, becoming the embodiment of vengeance itself. I hear she still stalks the wilderness to this day, striking down all those who callously disregard life. I think I saw her.
Oh, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Don't be ridiculous, Soul. It's just a story, and that's not the one I heard.
Oh, let's hear your version then.
She was troubled and led by grief, and by the poison inflicted on her by the merciless adventurers. Struggling to retain her honor and her sanity, she defeated the adventurers in combat and clawed her way from the depths of Daemonheim. Just as the poison in her veins was about to claim her, the light of the surface caught her eye. Against all odds, she managed to drag herself to a nearby village, where the locals would nurse her back to health. But there is a lingering darkness within her, one that is always threatening to drag her under.
She's here.
Relax, Soul. It's just a tale. She's not... Stabbing a bit high there.
Please, I don't want to die. This was a mistake. I shouldn't be here. I should have never left Taverley. I just want to see my family again. My sister.
Go back to them now and never return here.
Yeah, that was the Fremnik saga they were telling story there. Well, that was horrifying.
So, the rumors about Zamorak and the Chase Lounge are true. Fascinating.
That's your primary takeaway from this.
Oh, and the rumors about vengeance, of course. She will certainly help turn the tide of the war in Bilratch's favor. Thank you for your assistance, Rainey. Give it time, and more intel should be available to us.
Okay, now what did I get? Brawling gloves give 25% extra experience. I never use brawling gloves, so that's kind of useless, but okay.